There was never a time my grandfather didn't have sweet tea in his refrigerator.
Sweet tea is Summerville. It's part of it. It's been here for forever. That's what you do. You sit down and you have some sweet tea and you talk. You really do still sit on the porch, have your iced tea, and talk.
Where it all starts is late 1700s. There's this French botanist who comes in, and there's all these wealthy landowners who wanted that type of style on their property. So he brought in things like azaleas and camellias, and one of the things he brought in is what we know as the tea plant today. So the first tea plant to reach American shores actually happened at Middleton Place, which is nowadays, it's the modern day kind of town line of Summerville.
Dr. Shepherd's Tea Farm was one of the first industries in Summerville and has always been Summerville history. It's always been there.
When he did pass away in 1915, his farm lay dormant for years and years and years. And then the Lipton Tea Company came in and bought the property. They uprooted all of the tea plants that were still alive and moved them to Wadmalaw. And the two guys, local guys who had been working with Lipton for years, decided to go ahead and buy that farm. It's still active. It's actually, they produce the tea that is the official tea of the White House. And that tea is actually the same tea plants that were grown here by Dr. Shepherd.
The Sweet Tea Trail is just an easy way for folks traveling to take a little road less traveled through Summerville. If you drive too fast down our main street, you're going to miss those gorgeous homes that are off the beaten path. You're not going to see the park and take time to sit and walk and explore it and just relax a little bit.
People are starting to come around and take ownership in the fact that, you know, one of the most southern things on the planet that almost could define a culture came from us, and people are proud of it and they enjoy it. And a lot of artisans and retailers are getting on board and creating things like a sweet tea jelly or a sweet tea pie.
Really, the Birthplace of Sweet Tea is charming and wonderful. But once you get here, you realize the whole town is sweet and charming. Summerville is sweet.
It's the thing that's at every meeting, it's at every lunch, it's at every get-together. It's that thing that's in between the conversation and the relationship. It's like the centerpiece of our culture, really.
Come and see the town that Sweet Tea built.